Okay, the next games on my list is actually games I was actually looking forward to, or one I actually got, but I'll talk about them afterwards. The first game on my list is actually a game that I actually wanted to play on the Xbox One. Unfortunately, I had to stick with the 360 because it was cheaper and I want to play it. And that was Rayman Legends. What I thought about Rayman Legends? I loved it. I have not finished it because it's a long game to get through, and I have to spend countless hours playing it. But what I thought about Rayman Legends, it's just a beautiful game. Sadly, there's no online. I didn't care about online because I play mostly games on my own, or with a friend or family, or sometimes with someone, anyone. But what I thought about Rayman Legends, it is a decent, it is such a great game. I was about to say decent, it's not decent, it's beautiful. It looks beautiful, gorgeous. Controls are very accurate. But can I say something? I actually played a demo on this on the Wii U, and I said to myself, when this game gets released, I want this. Never had a chance to, but very soon I want to get the Wii U version of Rayman Legends and get a Wii U just for Rayman Legends and Mario Kart 8. But those are going to be happening in the future. But you can't have what you have. But Rayman Legends is a highly recommended game to play. Actually, I'm going to talk about this one last. Actually, the next game is I think you just seen it. Yeah, never mind. It's a game I already got, but I had to pick up the limited edition because it was a couple quid, and I thought why not. And that was the Halo 3 limited edition. Now, the limited edition was a thing I had to find. I do have a Halo 3 on the digital, the this version, and now the limited edition version. I don't know which where it is that has it. Ah, basically the disc's kind of scratched up, but the case doesn't do well. You also get the game, the limited edition, and a couple extra things like a book and like a little behind the scenes book. Is this a highly recommended thing to get? If you get it cheap, yes. I'll say under a fiver. If you get this, probably under a fiver, and it's in a good condition, pick it up like mine. The disc keeps coming out, but that was the only complaint I have about it. I could have waited a couple of extra months, but I could not resist. Finally, on the Xbox One side is a game that I wanted to pick up on launch day. I said to all my friends, I want to pick this game on launch day. I don't know if I can get it, don't know if I can. But I finally had the chance to play it. And that game was South Park, The Stick of Truth. Now, I think, from my perspective, is I love this game. If you have watched South Park, you will understand the references in this game. I have seen seasons 1 to 5, but I've watched every single episode from that time. I haven't watched the newest because I haven't had a chance to play it, to watch it. The gameplay is just so superb. This is an RPG game, but the thing about it is, I'm not a huge RPG fan. But the RPGs changed me a little bit in this game because it's a South Park game, and it feels very, very, very responsive. I love it. The only complaint about this game I have, and this is like me and my friend Jen actually kind of agrees with this. In in Europe, as let's say, in Europe we have got censored. This game got censored, and it kind of pisses me and Jen got pissed this game off a little bit because the censored, they are censored like 7 scenes in this game. I don't think it needs to be censored here. It may need to be censored in Australia or I think one other place. But Europe, really? I wanted to play the interactive stuff. Literally. I wanted to play the interactive. It's like, there was one bit in it, I played it just at the end. I was like, I want to play it on with what they did in the censored part. I can't tell you what happens because it's quite a ruin. I can't do it, and this is quite a bad thing. But you can't have what you want. If they censor the game, they censor the game, and sadly they did. But I have to get a US import on the PlayStation 3 for this game just to play the band sequence. It's kind of a hard beg to buy a copy of this game on the PS3 again. I don't know how the guts to do it, but if you can just ignore the censors and just read it, you're probably gonna be fine. I wasn't. I was pissed off. But the entire gameplay and the entire characters, the funniness and all that. I love this game the best. A highly recommended game to play. If you see the censors, just ignore it. It actually helps you play the game a bit more better because I think some of the challenges are quite hard. Finally, on my side, we have the Xbox One games. Now, I'm actually going to leave this one to last because I want to talk about it. So, the first game on my list is actually a game I wasn't going to pick up, without a doubt. But it's a game I had to play because it was cheap and I had to get it, and that was Fighter Within. Now, many people say this is a really bad game. Don't play it. Well, if you get it for cheap, then do it. But this is what I did. I got it for cheap, brand new. Really weird to say. I got it for 10 and I was like, that's not bad, I'll buy it. And if it looks good, I'll buy it. And I played Fires on Cage, and that game was boring. I just didn't like the game. This game, however, I strangely like. Literally, I do. The controls are not perfect. It's like Fires on Cage, but the graphics looks a bit better than Fires on Cage. If you guys have any spare time and want to try out a fighting game, a Kinect fighting game, give this game a try. You might be pleased, might be not. Might waste your money on something that you don't want to play. Sometimes you have to do it. The next game is a game I actually wasn't kind of looking forward to until I actually chose to play it, and that was Plants vs Zombies: Garden Warfare. I had a chance to play it before I buy it. I actually bought the copy, and I actually really love PvZ. And I love it. I like it because it just feels really good. It's just a really good game. This is a worth it game. If you can get it cheap, yes. There's only the online and garden mobs in this, but you also got the sticker shop. You also got a few extra things. If you had a chance to play a very fun game, this is a good game to play for you. Now, yeah. And finally on the list, I left this for last, but I'll talk about it. That last game I left is a game that I was actually pre-ordered the Xbox One for this game, straightly through. And that was Titanfall. I love this game. Yeah, I love this game the bits. And I think Titanfall is one of the greatest first-person shooters you've ever seen. There were times I got off it just because I don't want to play Titanfall, but there are times when I got on it. Excellente. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. I love this game the bits, and I think if anyone who has not played it, play it on Xbox One. If you guys got a 360, there's also a 360 version of Titanfall. And with Titanfall on 360, it's better. Is it better? It's the same game, but dumbed down graphics. That's basically it. That's all I have to say. Now, I love this game the bits. Nothing to explain about it. Now we're gonna go into the moment of truth for I have, and this is my best to last pile. Basically, the coolest items I have are in this item, and the first item is on actually a belt buckle, which is something I actually had a look at, and I was like, I want to get it if I can get it, and luckily enough I did, and that was the Gears of War belt buckle. And people saying to me, do you like Gears of War? Of course I do. Judgment posted there, Judgment posted there. I played the Gears of War 3 beta, Judgment beta, pre-ordered Gears and Judgment, got 2 in 1, love the games to bits. But I haven't used this yet because I want to put on a belt. Need to be. Well, I'll need to see what I can do with that. But right now it is a pretty good thing. Now, the next item is actually something I saw a couple weeks ago. I saw this and I was like, I can't even believe I've seen it. And it's actually something I remembered when I was a kid, and I was like, I gotta get this with the actual case and all that. And I can still remember it. And that thing, and I got this. If you guys don't know what this is, it's kind of a bit of a childhood memory for the UK, or in Europe. This is the Tekken 3 Collector's Edition demo disc. Basically, it's a demo disc. And the reason I put this in the best for last pile, because I got it with the case. The case is kind of broken in the front side. I think you see it there, yeah. But it doesn't matter. Now, quite a nice thing because I do actually have my own demo disc up there, but I wanted my own copy with inside the case. Basically with this you get, I think you get the demo and plus the video to it. The exclusive video you can only get on the demo disc. And the best thing about this, I saw this, I asked them about it, and they told me it's just a demo disc. And I said I knew it was a demo disc anyway. I didn't say to it, but I said I knew it was a demo disc. The coolest thing about this is I said, if this was on sale, how much would I, get for it? And I said, no, you can just have it. And I was like really generous to get something really cool. And this is the coolest item I've ever had. So, if you can get this item I had, you could get something really collected, really rare. I think this goes on for like £5–10. I was like, some really rare stuff. Very cool. Finally, into the best to last, I had to add these two because I had to add them because they are just the coolest things I've ever had, ever, I think. I got lots of extra stuff like Xbox One and all my iPod and all that, but these were actually something I did pretty well. A couple weeks ago, a couple weeks ago, I went to an all-nighter. I did an all-nighter recap, talking about what I've done. But with these two items I explained, I got to say about this, I could not even explain how far I made into the tournament. And we were playing 2v2s last time standings, and what I got to say about it is, I didn't even know how far that me and my friend were going. We were just like killing titans up this side, middle, left, right, all the communication and teamwork. Every single thing. And what happened was we were in the final. I have been into the final. This is my first time I've been to a final in any tournament. We won the first game. Then we just got slaughtered. We just got like four wins in a row. I don't know what the hell happened. But the first place you get, I'm really pissed off I didn't get first, but sometimes you have to fight it, sometimes you have to face it, and what can you do? First place you get a nice set of gunner glasses and a kunai headset. Kunai could be nice for my collection, but what can you do? I would like to get one. They look pretty good. But for runners up, you get these. Me and my friend ain't got them. And those are this. This is the first one. This is the glide-free gaming mouse mat. This is basically a gaming surface. This is basically for gaming PCs. I'm not going to open it because I know what it is. It's basically like a Titanfall mouse. I hope it has on. This is what it looks like. I'm not opening it because I'll open the second thing, but not this one. I've got to say, this is actually a really cool mouse. I haven't used it much, so I want to use it when I have a gaming PC. And I'm probably going to decide I will have a gaming PC. But the thing I was concerned about was this little item here. But a cool item to use. And that was the Titanfall rat-free mouse. This is basically, it's also designed for gaming. The thing about it was, I don't like playing PC games much. But when I use this for college, and I got to say, it is brilliant to use for college if you have different things to use it. Yeah. I actually said wow so many times when I saw this. I wanted to do an unboxing, but it's a pretty cool thing. I will have to do a review of this sometime in the future, sometime very soon. I don't know when, but it is such a great item to have. All thanks to Extreme Gaming just for hosting the entire event. It's just like, I can't even believe how far they went to just do the entire event. It's just so good. It was just one of the, I said it today when I watched, I can't tell you what happened because I was about to say it, but I just don't want to say it. It's one of the best all-nighters I've ever been to. Literally. One of the best all-nighters I've ever been to. But, that is about me, and that is my opinion. So, I would like to say thank you for everyone for watching this. This has probably gone for like 25 minutes now. But what can you do? Thank you for everyone for watching this. And hopefully, I will see you guys soon.